Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing two designs for St. Patrick's Day and I already got started, so let me show you really quick. They're just coffin shape, usual. Already did the base of it, which is the the nail bed, and I did the acrylic and I encapsulated and put the clear gel on top. So for this right here, you can see that it has a little holographic on there, but that one I used this Glam and Glitz. Let me see, it says Kissable. That's what that's the one that I'm using for that one. And then this one right here, as you can see, this is more of like a marble effect. Let's see if I can get everything in there. So it has more like of different greens, and those are all CM Nail Supply acrylic, so I use the number 17. I mean C7, that's, or L7, either one. L7 or C7, I'm not sure, but that's the color. And then this one right here, which is Fruit 7, and this one right here, which is number 31. Okay, so those are all hers. So what I wanted to show you, and I didn't show you how to do these steps because of course everybody knows how to do nail beds already. Everybody knows how to apply the acrylic. So I just thought I would not, do that. But I'm going to be using my number 4, I believe, or number 5 brush right here. And I will be doing a nail design for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to start with this one right here, which is the marble one. And what I want to do for this one is do a simple pot of gold. That's all I want to do. So I'm going to be using the organic metallic gold, and I'm going to be using CM Nail Supplies C17, which is a matte black. I always want to start with the gold when I do a pot of gold, simply because it's easier to kind of put in the background instead of having to do it on top of the black. So all I'm getting is a little bead like that. And of course, you guys know you have to let it level and get it all, the way it's supposed to go. And depending where you want it, I'm just gonna put it here, and there's the one bead. So leave it alone, don't touch it anymore, and get different size little beads, so that the coins, these are gonna resemble the coins. So if you get different beads, it'll be like if some are further, some are closer, some are away. So just leave it alone. As you can see, I'm getting just almost the same size, a bit smaller, a bit bigger, and just like that. Okay, so once that starts drying, you kind of want to pat it. For the organic one, you kind of don't want to super pat it a lot because it loses its color. And you see, so it just turns flat. And you start with the ones that you did first. Okay, while the other ones are leveling, then you do that. And that way you have more control over your 3D. Okay, so there's 3 coins. And then I'm going to continue doing, maybe I'm going to say 1 here. And of course, if you want to do them on top, you could, but I would just suggest you let these dry first completely, so that it doesn't make a mess. You have the whole definition in the outer edge of the coins. So I'm going to put it right in the center. I think it's a little too small what I put there. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. And then I'm going to level this one. And I hope you guys can see Good. So I'm just flattening it. That's all I'm doing. And then you can go back and flatten this one. And so since the back ones are already dry, it doesn't mess with them. And then I'm gonna do one in the side right here, and that should be the last one. So let's see. I'm gonna let that work. And we're gonna let it dry. Now, of course, if you have a steady hand, and if you can draw, you can get like those fine point Sharpies or the nail liners, and you can do dollar signs on each coin to make it more realistic. So I'm just gonna flatten this one. And that's all that I'm gonna do for that pot of gold. Okay, so we're just letting it dry a little bit, just so that I can put the pot on top of that. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to the pot itself. The same thing, you get a bead and you're gonna let it get all smooth. And all you're doing is doing like the edge first of the top of the pot. I always recommend that you guys do kind of like a sketch, in other words. So try to make it flat before you even start doing an actual high 3D, okay? It makes it a lot easier. Sorry if I get off camera. So these beads, to do the bottom, I would suggest you do them a bit bigger so you have enough to work with. So let's see. And as you can see, I'm just stretching out the little pot and widening it. That's all I'm doing. And since your nail has already the top coat, it's easier to fix the lines to make them straighter or any edges that you need because it slides just like that. So we will continue on building on top of that until you get like whatever side or whatever size, in other words, you want it to stand out or you want it to be. And this one you want it to be a little higher than the previous one. And I'm going to try to work a little fast because I don't want to make this video too long. And you see there's your pot right here. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. I want actually the edge to stand out, this edge to stand out more than the pot itself. I think it's better, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And like I said, you guys can do whatever you guys want to do. You know, this is just a quick little design and a little so that you can do it yourself. And of course, if you guys want to do like a little clover on top of this, let's see if I can. I'm going to be using like the bright ones from these right here. Okay, so if that one, you just want to add a tiny little thing to the pot. I probably grabbed a lot, but a clover is just like 3 hearts. So I'm just going to do it fast, and then I'll separate them after. Okay, sorry guys. And it helps if you have a sharp edge on your brush to do these little details. And practically that's all you're doing. Just doing the little hearts. So to speak. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. I had a phone call, but all I did was do the little clover and finish it off with the little stem. And that was it. It's very simple. Your little pot of gold. And like I said, it looks like you have the little coins in the little pot, which is super simple. And that was it. And this can be in itself if you want to put the whole pot in the center, or if you wanted to go over or tip down that way, or whatever you want. But it's very, very simple. The next one I'm going to be doing is this very, very simple clover. So super simple. Just as a little accent. So again, we're working with the little pearls, putting them depending where you want them. You can let it settle or not. So all I'm doing, sorry, is building like a little heart. I'll come back to it as soon as it dries a little more, just simply because I want to make the little indentations, but I need it to dry a tiny bit. Oh, was I off camera? Sorry. Okay. So there you go, there's the line. And really for a clover, there's like nothing much to it. If you know how to do a heart, if you know how to do flowers, then it should be simple, super simple. So I'm going to do the same for this one. You can even pet them if you feel like they're too puffy or whatever. So there's the side of one, and then you can make a little one. On this side. You know, just use your imagination. You know, whatever you think will look good, whatever you think would make sense or even not make sense, it's really up to you. So, and then the last this one here. And of course we can do the little line here. Split it there. You move it back. And again, it helps a lot to have the clear finish gel on top before you start working 3D. Honestly. There goes the little indentations. And this one as well. Let's see. I know it's a little dark. So you kind of get the point what I'm trying to do. Okay, and then you can continue on, like I said, to do how many ever you would like. I'm just randomly putting them. Okay, I'm just gonna put like if it was one leaf there, and that's it. And then if you would like, you can just put little dots here and there like that, right here. You could even open them up, or also another idea would be to put the little coins like I showed you in the other design, to put the coins, involve them with the little clover. You can do that too. I think that would look very nice. And these little circles, you can open them up like that. And that's it. So there's nothing much to doing this. It's a very simple. I mean, of course, if you want to get really creative, you can do like a little leprechaun and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I think for just as simple as it can get, you know, this is probably it. So there it is. That's what that looks like. Let me see. And I hope you guys didn't get bored, and sorry for making the video so long. But those are the two designs. Hope you guys like them. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. Don't forget to find me on Facebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for your support. Bye bye.